Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video that is my 3-week postpartum. I'm sorry if this is going to shake my I'm holding it on my phone. I'm recording this on my phone and I'm holding up my up with my arm, so it's probably going to be pretty shaky and movie and stuff. But anyways, I'm going to do my 3-week postpartum. So I don't really know how to start this. I should have watched another postpartum video before I recorded this, but I didn't. So bear with me if it's a little bit all over the place. So I know I haven't said to you guys my labor and delivery. I haven't done a video on that yet. But I had an emergency C-section. So I am recovering from that, and as you know, it takes around 6 weeks, or they say it takes 6 weeks to recover from that. So my incision has been pretty good. I haven't had any difficulties with it. It's low on my pelvic bone, so it would be perfect. It will hide under underwear and swimwear and all that sort of stuff, so that's pretty good. That was something obviously I wasn't going to expect, hence emergency C-section, but I will get into that when I get around to doing my labor and delivery. Emotionally was where I had my biggest surprise. I know people say that you get baby blues and your hormones are out of whack after you have a baby, but oh my god, I just didn't expect to feel the way I did. It was just a massive surprise to me how I felt emotionally. I will say that I do feel a whole lot better now. I pretty much am back to normal. Every now and again I kind of have a little bit of a weep. Not sure what about, but I do. So the other thing I'm going to talk about is weight. This obviously at this time isn't a massive big concern to me. I can't really do very much except for go for walks. So, and not even that long, because I find that I get extremely tired pretty quickly. But I started out before, or just as I found out I was pregnant, I weighed 84.8 kg, which works out around 187 pounds. So I was obviously already overweight. Then at my 12-week booking appointment with the hospital, I was 84.3, which was around 185 pounds. And then the next time I got weighed was at my 39-week pregnancy appointment, and I weighed 93.1 kg, which was 205 pounds. So from my pre-pregnancy to 39 weeks, I put on 18.2 pounds. And then today I weighed myself just before I did this video, and I now weigh 81.3 kg, which is 179.2. So I started at 187 and now I weigh 179.2, which is around 7.8 pounds lost. So that is good. As I said, it's not something that I'm concentrating on right now. I'm concentrating on getting healthier, waiting for this 6 weeks to be up. I'm waiting for my GP to tell me that I can exercise. I do go for walks every day. Mainly it's a stroll around town. Every now and again I go for like a tiny little bit longer or more extensive, like going up a hill and that sort of stuff. So I do push Ava around in her buggy or in her pram or stroller, whatever you want to call it. So I do definitely feel it when I come home, and I do be very tired fairly quickly. I will say that recovering from a C-section is completely different than I thought it was going to be. I expected to be in agony all the time, and I gotta say I'm not. I do my scar is a tiny bit tender where the incision is, but what's actually sore is the skin above that. So kind of from under my belly button, I think, yeah, from under my belly button, I think it's where my womb is actually contracting down, where my womb is, like even just to lightly rub my skin there, it's kind of tender. I definitely know when I touch it off something. So that is something I didn't really expect. As I said, I expected to be kind of in a rough condition, and I really wasn't. The lady who did my emergency section was extremely good at what she does. And yeah, the other thing is, yeah, I can't really think of anything else. If there's anything you want me to include in these kind of updates, let me know. I do know that on Ava's update last week that somebody did request that I include like what size clothes she's wearing, how she's progressing through the clothes because she was a bigger baby. So I will definitely include that next week when I'm going to do her 1 month update next week. So I'm gonna alternate the weeks. So I might do a 1 week up or a 1 month update, and then the next time I talk about myself, like postpartum, will be at the 6 week mark. So another 3 weeks for that. So I said in Ava's update that I am pumping, and we are also bottle feeding. So the pumping is good. It's a pain because there's so much sterilizing and pumping and feeding and sterilizing, pumping, feeding. And then I noticed that I can put the pump parts into a Ziploc bag and put it into the refrigerator. So that kind of helps, but I still have to kind of sterilize the bottles that I'm using to collect. I rented a pump. It's the Medela Symphony. It's a hospital grade pump, and I find it good. My supply is kind of up and down, to be honest. I kind of get 90 mils, which is around 3 ounces. And sometimes I get 4 ounces, which is around the 120 mils. So it's not enough for her. So we have to top up with the formula, which I don't mind doing, to be honest. So that is everything I can think of to talk about. As I said, if there is anything that you want to know, leave it in the comments, or you can contact me on Instagram. And yeah, if there's anything you want to know or anything I should include in these updates, do let me know in the comments, because I just want to talk about stuff that you might find interesting or you might find helpful if you are going to be in this position soon. So shoot me questions. I'm pretty open about most things. So definitely don't hold back if you think that there's something that's a little bit too personal. If it's too personal, I will say. But anyways, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!